I'd like to talk about what truly happens when you receive a genuine reading, one rooted in authenticity, clarity, and a real connection with spirit. A true reading is far more than an exchange of words or a moment of curiosity. It's an experience that brings validation from spirit in a way that reaches into the emotional, mental, and spiritual layers of a person's life. It can confirm what someone has felt but never spoken, reveal what they've sensed but couldn't articulate, and illuminate truths that they may have been carrying quietly for years. When spirit steps forward with intention, something meaningful unfolds. It's not just about hearing from a loved one or receiving a message. It's about what that message does inside of you. It can soften grief, ease confusion, and remind you that you are still connected to something greater than the challenges you face. It can bring a sense of grounding, reassurance, and peace that lingers long after the reading has ended. This is why I want to explore the deeper purpose behind a true spiritual connection, the healing it initiates, the clarity it brings, and the way it gently shifts a person's understanding of their own journey. Because when spirit validates your experiences, your emotions, or your inner knowing, it doesn't just offer comfort, it offers transformation. A reading or spirit connection can bring comfort, closure, and understanding, and it can have a deeply healing effect on a person's emotional, mental, and spiritual well being. For many individuals, these experiences provide reassurance during times of grief, uncertainty, or personal struggle. A reading may offer words that feel meaningful and deeply connected to what a person is going through, while the sense of a spirit's presence may bring peace and the feeling that a bond has not been lost. This comfort can help reduce feelings of loneliness, fear, or sadness by reminding someone that they are supported and still connected to those they have loved. Closure is another important part of this experience. When people are left with unanswered questions, unresolved emotions, or pain from loss, a reading or spiritual encounter may help them process those feelings in a gentler way. It can provide a sense of completion, allowing them to release guilt, regret, confusion, or emotional heaviness. Even if not every question is answered directly, the experience may help a person accept what has happened and find peace within themselves. This kind of closure does not erase grief, but can help it make it easier to carry and understand. And understanding comes through the insight that these moments may provide. Sometimes a reading helps a person see their situation from a whole new perspective, recognize emotional truths, or feel validated in ways they may not have before. It can bring clarity to relationships, personal challenges, or life transitions. For some, it deepens their faith or spiritual awareness. For others, it simply offers a comforting sense that life holds meaning even in difficult times. In this way, a reading or spirit connection can become more than just an experience. It can become part of a person's healing journey, helping them move forward with greater peace, acceptance, and hope. Just recently, I held a group reading, and as I connected with Spirit, I was reminded of something profound. The power of Spirit isn't found only in the moment of connection itself, but in what that connection brings into the room. It's the shift, the release, the understanding, and the healing that unfolds because of that connection. As I looked around at the faces of people who received messages, I could feel the energy in the room transform. By the end of the session, it was as though the entire space had exhaled. The heaviness that many had carried in with them, grief, uncertainty, unanswered questions, seemed to lift in a way that was almost tangible. And what struck me most was how deeply the messages resonated with them. Spirit didn't just offer words, Spirit offered closure, validation, and permission to let go of pain they'd been holding for far too long. And in that moment of recognition, you could see something soften in them. Their shoulders lowered, their breath deepened, and their eyes held a different kind of clarity. It wasn't just that they heard from Spirit. It was that they understood Spirit. They recognized the truth in the message, and they trusted their own ability to interpret what was meant for them. That understanding created a bridge between their inner world and the world beyond the veil. And it allowed them to walk away lighter, more grounded, and more at peace. A true reading doesn't end when the session ends. Its purpose is to leave you clearer, lighter, and more connected to yourself, to your journey, and to the Spirit that walks beside you. When a message resonates with you, it becomes more than validation. It becomes a moment of healing. And in that quiet shift, you're reminded that you are supported, guided, and never moving through life alone. As always, stay open, stay curious, and trust what you feel. And if this episode resonates with you, click like and subscribe.